Hello, everyone. Another story today at Cindy Harper Speaks, and this is called Mystery in the Attic. Do any of your homes have an attic? And if so, have you ever been up there? Attics can be kind of creepy. I remember growing up going into my grandparents' attic, and it was always dark and there were boxes, and it was just kind of creepy, but I liked going in there. And it was always really hot too. So The Mystery in the Attic, it's written by Tracy Zimmerman and it's illustrated by Liz Callen. So let's see what mystery is in this attic. Usually attics are where people store things. It was a sunny Saturday morning. Brenda, her brother, and her mother had just, finished eating breakfast. Mom, can I go for a bike ride with my friends? Asked Brenda. You can go in the afternoon, said Mom. We have to pick up those cookies this morning. Don't forget that your girls' chorus is going to have the cookie sale next weekend. Cookies, yum. Can I have some? Asked Jeremy. No, cried Brenda, glaring at Jeremy. I'm going to put the cookies in the attic. You can't have any. The ghosts will eat them, Jeremy said. What ghost? Brenda asked. Every attic has a ghost, said Jeremy. He sounded serious. Brenda smiled. What an imagination you have, she said. A few days later, Mom went to a school meeting in the evening. Melissa, who was a 12th grader, stayed with Brenda and Jeremy. Melissa and Brenda were doing their homework in the kitchen. Suddenly, Jeremy ran in. Quick, Melissa, Brenda, come up to my room. I heard a weird noise coming from the attic. It's a ghost. I know it, Jeremy cried. Melissa jumped up and followed Jeremy to the stairs. Brenda followed more slowly. Jeremy thinks any sound is a ghost, she thought. The three of them sat in Jeremy's room and listened. It was quiet. I really did hear something, Jeremy said as they went back downstairs. It sounded like a kid running across the attic floor. The next night, Brenda was brushing her teeth. She heard something. She turned off the water and listened. There it was again. It was a shuffling sound. It was not a sound the wind would make. What could be making the sound? Brenda did not believe in ghosts, but she felt a sudden chill. Then she shook her head. Jeremy is young. He still believes in ghosts, but I know they're not real, she thought. She went to bed. On Friday night, Brenda and Jeremy were putting away their clothes. Brenda was telling Jeremy about her girls' chorus. Suddenly, they heard a noise coming from the attic floor above them. They looked at each other and ran for the door. Mom, they shouted, come here quick. Mom came upstairs. She grabbed a flashlight and the three of them went up the stairs to the attic. When they reached the attic door, they heard a scratching sound. Mom put her hand on the doorknob. Are you ready to go in? She asked. Brenda and Jeremy nodded. Mom opened the door. She used the flashlight to look around the edges of the room. Crumbs covered the floor. A pair of yellow eyes glowed in the light. Brenda gasped. Mom pulled the light cord overhead. Then they could see a raccoon crouched against the wall. The room was a mess. The raccoon had been eating the cookies. Kids, meet your ghosts, Mom said. The raccoon ran to the far end of the attic and disappeared. Mom followed it and said, there's a hole in the corner. The raccoon must have climbed up the apple tree outside and come in through the hall. I'm sorry about your cookies, Brenda, said Jeremy. Maybe you should invite the raccoon to join your girls' chorus. All right. Number 1, where does Brenda plan to put the cookies? In the attic. Why does Jeremy think there's a ghost in the attic? Because he's been hearing sounds, and Jeremy was correct, wasn't he? Number 3, do you think the family should look in the attic when they first hear noises? Sure, most definitely. They could have found out a lot sooner what happened and not been dealing with it days later. How do you think Brenda feels when she discovers all the empty cookie boxes? I think she was exasperated to see that all the cookies for her girls' chorus had been eaten and mussed over by a raccoon, so she couldn't use them for her girls' chorus. So that was exasperating, frustrating, but I think she was also relieved to know there was no ghost and to finally know what was really in the attic. So, the mystery in the attic. If you like this story, press like at the end, and I'll see you next time that Cindy Harper Speaks. Bye for now.